Thank you for visiting Joe Bullard Automotive today. We want to take a few moments just to let you know a little bit about us, about our history. We wanted to let you know kind of what we are about. But my grandfather in the 1940s had a service station down in downtown Mobile on St. Louis Street, which at the time was kind of, I guess, considered Car Row. And so in 1955, he acquired the Oldsmobile franchise, which was a General Motors brand, and at the time was really one of the most popular brands of automobiles in the country. We built a new dealership, and it was our Oldsmobile dealership, and it's the only thing I remember seeing pictures, because I wasn't around then, but I see pictures of a big rocket on the front of that building, and it was just, it was really the center. It became more of the center of town, and as expansion moved westward outside of downtown Mobile. We were there for probably 15 to 17 years, and in 1972 we moved out towards even further west out to Mobile, where the interstate came into play. We built the Oldsmobile dealer, built a new dealership for our Oldsmobile brand in 1972, and that is exactly where we reside today, still to this day in 2015. In 1972, my dad got out of college and came back and moved back to Mobile and started selling cars for his dad. And in 1980, the torch was passed, and my father, and along with his brother-in-law, bought my grandfather out, and in the 80s is when we went through a bunch of expansion. We expanded in the 80s with my father and his brother-in-law, expanded into different brands as far as Hyundai and Suzuki and some of these, import brands that came into this country. We jumped on board, and in 2006 is when I joined the team. I got out of college and moved back here and joined the team, and have been working here ever since. And now we've kind of transferred our business to a third generation, and it's really grown to be what we are today, which is Cadillac, Jaguar, Land Rover, Infiniti, and Acura. That's who we are today, and we're now in our 60th year of business. We've tried to transfer the values from my grandfather, who started it, through my dad and through me. When you call, you're going to have somebody you can talk to that's going to sit there and listen and care. That's what they've taught us, is if we can do that for you, to me, that creates a lot of value for the potential person who want to do business with you. That we're going to do everything in an effort to listen and care and try to fix it as properly and as fairly as possible. And that's a promise from me to you. One thing I think that's a common trait between my grandfather and my father and myself is that we're not car people. But one thing we are is we're people. We really enjoy the people part of this business, and that face-to-face interaction and that firm handshake and that just genuine concern and care for people. It's more valuable today than it was back then. We went from a Oldsmobile store in the 50s, probably employing 25 people, to now employing about 160 folks, which is awesome, because that's another 140 families that are being supported and having opportunities that maybe they didn't have before, and that's just such an awesome, humbling thing to be a part of. That's kind of where we came from, and kind of where we started and where we are today. That's a little about our history. It's a little about who we are, what we believe, and we just thank you for visiting this. We thank you for watching this, and we look forward to the possibility of earning your business. Because at the end of the day, we didn't say getting your business, we said earning your business, because it takes earning, and that means that's a verb, and we got to get to work on doing that. And my promise to you is we'll do everything we can to try to make that happen and earn that business. So, thank you for your time, and hope to see you soon. Hope to meet you.